Hello, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to give you some tips that you can use so that you can stop missing your free throw shots. So on this channel, I'll show you basketball drills, plays, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, let's get over to the free throw line and let's talk about how you can stop missing your free throws. So this obviously goes along with if you already have a good shot form and if you're already a consistent shooter when it comes to being away from the free throw line. So being on the free throw line, it can be daunting. You're going to be having players on either side of the key. You're going to be having 2 referees, maybe even 3 referees looking at you, seeing if you're crossing the line, because obviously you're not allowed to shoot past the line. You have to stay past this line and you're not allowed to jump over the line. And then you might be having the other team kind of chirping you. You might have fans in the crowd from the other team who are chirping you. So this could be a daunting task. You may be standing here, looking at the rim being like, oh my God, how am I going to make this? And some players can shoot like 40, 50, 60% from the three-point line, or even 80% when they're wide open, but choke when they get to the free throw line. The reason for this is because obviously there's a lot of people around you. And how I like to cope with that, and how a lot of professional players like to cope with that, is having the same routine. So my routine is I come up to the line, I look at the line, I receive the ball from the referee. Now, I spin the ball, I get it in my hand, and now when I shoot, I flick my wrist and I flick it hard because y'all want as much spin on the ball, and I basically recreate that when I'm bouncing the ball. Just like that. I'm going to put that in slow motion right now. But anyways, so I'm at the free throw line, I get the ball, 3 bounces, and then I'm going to take my shot. And I make sure that I do the exact same thing over and over again. And the reason why I want to do that over and over again is because now I've got a routine in my mind. I'm focusing on my routine, and then I'm going to take the shot. And that way, when I get to the higher levels, or when you get to the higher levels, you're not just having maybe 20, 30 people chirping you. You're going to have thousands of people chirping you. You might have a band playing, even at the high school level, if you're in the States. You might be having people drumming on the drums, making a hell of a lot of noise, and you're going to be on this line. You're going to do your routine, and then you're going to get down. Now, after I've made my first shot, I do change it up just a bit. I make it a bit quicker, because now it's a little bit of a strategy that I have in my own mind, that now, especially if it's early in the game and I've got players thinking that, okay, I'm going to do 3 bounces and I'm going to shoot because I did that the first time. Well, now I'm going to receive that ball from the referee, I'm going to spin it, and I'm going to take my shot. I want to make it quicker the second time, especially if I make it the first time. And I let my players know about this when I'm playing with them. The reason is now they have a head start on the other players who are trying to rebound. Now, something else I like to do when I'm at the free throw line as well is when I am taking those 3 dribbles, I breathe in and I breathe out when I shoot. And that is another way that you as a player can cope with a little bit of stress even outside of the game. You can be at the free throw line in the game, take a nice deep breath when you're doing your routine, and then when you're about to shoot, you exhale up. Now, that does give you a little bit more power as well. However, that is a great coping mechanism that you can use even outside of taking free throw shots. Now, I hope that this video has helped some players out there. If it has, let us know in the comments section below, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for another daily, twice a day basketball videos.